Welcome, everybody, and hope you're all having a fantastic Saturday. Today is going to be the first episode of my Minecraft Realm series. We're going to be getting a little bit of a glimpse of the spawn, where this is going to be taking us, and my starter island. Hope you guys enjoy it. This is Spawn. Spawn is a quiet little up-and-coming village. These villagers have lived here for years in their quiet little town. With the recent expansion of the new hotel, new visitors are finally flocking to this little quaint town. These villagers have been self-sufficient for years. They have their own trading stalls, their own farms, trading systems, everything the villagers could ever need. But with the expansion of the new hotel, this could mean so many more visitors for their town, and maybe even expansions later on to make it into a bigger, poppin' city. I plan on coming back throughout the season to explore different parts of this village. It's so cute, so quiet, and so adorable. I want to know everything this village has to offer. I want to explore every part of it. All right, guys, so we spawned into this beautiful, absolutely amazing, and it's not just I'm complimenting myself, we're gonna ignore that. We spawned into this great room for the spawn room. So we have the Hall of Update where we have the cute little azalea bushes. We got some of the deep slate, the glow squid. I'm very excited about that. As you can tell, we've used it all over the place. We have copper, which we're gonna have to find some of this season. Amethyst, moss blocks, which, oh my goodness, the moss carpet used for lighting is one of my favorite things. This is gonna make everything look so much nicer outside without having to use the ugly green on top of the grass. We also have an axolotl, which before this end of the season, we will catch at least one, but my goal is to have a whole little squad. They're gonna be my best friends. And then we have the new iron ingot ore things. Basically, it's no longer the block. You now get the little ingots, but it's not a spyglass, which is pretty cool. And one of my other favorites is these candles, which these candles are absolutely beautiful and I cannot wait to use them. All right, so we're gonna go on down. We go into the Hall of Selection. So over here was the Hall of Update. We have over here, you're going to, on the wall, choose your starter gear. And then after you finish selecting, you're going to exit right behind you. Or if you want to take one more look at the hall before you leave, you can do that, which to each his own, whoever wants to do that, up to you. So here's the exit. Right there is the selecting button. What we're going to do is we're going to figure out exactly what we want. So first I'm going to turn these all on to no. Up is no, down is yes, and this is how we select what we want. I do want one wooden axe just to make it easier for chopping down wood real quick. Let's get myself a crafting table, one grass block, and I want to do the iron just because, or the leather armor, just because there's a really cool thing. So right now, we got me looking all normal, no leather armor on. So I'm going to show you guys what this happens whenever we do this. You ready for this? Oh my goodness, I'm set up with leather armor. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that magical? Right here, you got two different options. There is a third, and it basically just says if you did not choose armor, just click no. But your two different options is you can either be nah, I like being basic, or you can change your armor color. So what I'm gonna show you guys, and it's really cool. You ready for this? We're gonna change our armor color. Fantastic. Think nothing has changed? No, I got black armor on now. Look how cool that is. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. I've been working with this for such a long time. I finally got all the coding right and I'm so happy. It looks so good. All right, now we're gonna be off. I will be coming back here to explore this village a little bit more later, but since it's starting to get dark, I want us to get out, sleep real quick, and make as quickly as possible to where we need to go. Thank you for the bed, kind sir. All right, we're gonna go back out and I'm gonna be showing everything off later, like these wonderful poster shops. There's also a few other hidden nice little things about the village. We'll be going over all of that later when I come back. For this season, I want to find a lovely little place to settle down and call my own. Maybe even start the Hoooferr business empire. I want to be the most successful business that there is on the server. I also really want to deep dive into this village and see if there's any secrets or any mysteries that I can uncover. But before we can get to all that, first I have to find a place to settle down. Chop the wood, you know, all the basic Minecraft survival stuff. So after traveling for a bit, I ended up finding this beautiful small little island that I have decided to name Hoooferr Island, and it's gonna be all for me. I plan on building everything on this tiny little island and maybe making smaller islands that connect to it so I can add more farms to it. But it's so tiny and so small, I feel like it has a lot of potential. When I first got to this island, I did a lot of the Minecraft basic stuff like gather stone, gathered wood, I made a starter base, hated my starter base, got rid of that one, made a brand new one, set up signs to claim my land so nobody else will come over and try to be my neighbor on my tiny little island. Made a mining tunnel, which went down to about -16 at the moment. Found a really cool lush cave at the bottom of my mine. Then immediately spammed the cave with torches and more torches to make sure nothing can spawn in there. I started my first shop, easy enough, cobble and cobbled deep slate. I got my first food source for the game, which was sweet berries. Simple enough to get, fast grow rate, great source of food for the very beginning when you just need quick food. They're terrible for long term though. That's why I immediately went out and started getting cows and sheep. While getting the cows and the sheep, there was one wolf casualty. I couldn't help it. He was trying to get my sheep and I needed one more sheep. We had gone for such a long journey and I needed that sheep. It had to be done. I couldn't help it. Just shield your eyes, don't look. By the end of the week, I finally had everything I needed to start my Minecraft base. To touch it all off, I added a nice little dock connecting to the inside of my house for easy access. And that's all I have time for this week. Next week, I plan on going back to spawn to explore a little and to open up a few more shops. If you guys have any good shop ideas, leave it down in the comments below. I'll be sure to check it out. Anything's welcome. I don't know what my next shop's gonna be, but we'll find out next week. With this second season, I'm trying out something a little different and we'll be experimenting with stuff throughout the season. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and stick around for this journey. Until next time.